Electronisounds Audio, the YouTube channel for you.
Hey, what's happening, friends? It's Dean from Electronisounds. Stick around. Today, I'm really excited to share with you the brand new Saga Synth from AudioKit Pro. It's a sample-based synthesizer, and the sounds have been painstakingly recorded from vintage, authentic gaming hardware. If you've ever wanted to produce chiptune music or retro video game music of any kind, you're definitely going to want to check this synth out. Come on, let me show you some more about what it sounds like. If you've been enjoying my content, I'd like to encourage you to help support the channel by clicking that little like button under this video right here. It helps feed the YouTube algorithms so that they'll share my content with more people who might enjoy this type of synthy content. Thanks for the support, friends. We're going to go ahead and do a really quick overview of the Saga Synth and look at the graphic user interface here. It's made up of four, kind of main pages. On the first page, we've got some really basic controls like the volume. We can set the depth of auto pan. We can set the depth of a tremolo effect. We can decide whether our sound is a polyphonic sound or a monophonic sound. We can add a little bit of glide between those notes if we want. We can turn reverb on or off and adjust the size of the reverb. We can pull some of those low frequencies out of the reverb with this low cut so we don't get a lot of mud in our sounds. We can use this filter to reduce some of the high frequency content or add some extra resonance to our sounds. We can use things like the circuit shock or the sonic blast to add a little bit of extra crunch and distortion to our sounds as well. Over on page 2, we can choose the actual waveforms for the oscillators. We've got 2 different oscillators, and we can adjust the tuning of the oscillators individually, the panning of these oscillators individually, and the attack envelopes, or rather the ADSR envelopes of these sounds individually, or we can link the envelopes of the 2 layers together using the link button. Now, what I want you to really take notice of here is just the wealth wealth of options for sound sources. If we go ahead and pull down the Pick a Sound menu, and we start at the top here, we've got like 16-bit 808, 16-bit coins, you know what I'm talking about, 16-bit fight drums, right? But if we start scrolling down, we've got so many different amount of presets here, not presets rather, but sample sources that we can assign to the different oscillators. All sorts of different sound sources that we can use here. Next up, over on page 3, we've got our main effects page, and we can add a phaser, we can add a flanger to the sound, we can add a really nice sounding stereo delay that's got a lot of feedback potential in it as well. We've got another special harmonic filter that we can turn on and get additional filtering on our sounds, remove some of those high frequencies, and get that filter to track up the keyboard as we're playing notes on the keyboard. We've also got a separate envelope here for this filter. Last up, we've got a sequencer page, which I didn't actually get much into personally, but you can adjust these and adjust the semi-tune steps here and get some really neat sequences going with these sounds as well.